On the cracked pavement of an abandoned alleyway, the rain poured mercilessly. Amidst the garbage and debris, a tiny, shivering puppy lay curled up, its frail body barely moving. The little creature, a mix of German Shepherd and Labrador, had been discarded like trash, left to fend for itself in the unforgiving world. Its ribs protruded through its thin, matted fur, and its weak whimpers were drowned out by the roar of passing cars. For days the puppy struggled, surviving on scraps and whatever little warmth it could find beneath a torn cardboard box. People passed by, some glancing at it with pity, others not even noticing. The puppy's body grew weaker, its breath shallower. It had given up. Then one fateful evening, a woman named Emily Parker walked by. She was a kind-hearted animal lover who volunteered at a rescue shelter in her free time. She noticed the tiny, motionless form in the alley and felt her heart tighten. Without hesitation, she ran to the puppy, gently scooping it up. The moment her warm hands cradled its frail body, the little creature let out. The kind woman rescues him weak, barely audible whimper. Tears welled in Emily's eyes as she rushed the puppy to the vet. The doctor shook his head grimly. "He's severely malnourished and dehydrated. His chances aren't good." But Emily refused to give up. She named the puppy Max and vowed to nurse him back to health. Day by day, Emily cared for Max, feeding him small portions of nutritious food, wrapping him in warm blankets, and showering him with love. At first, Max barely responded. He was too weak, too broken. But Emily never lost hope. Weeks turned into months, and Max slowly transformed. His dull, lifeless eyes began to sparkle, and his frail frame grew stronger. He learned to trust, to play, to love. He would follow Emily everywhere, his tail wagging with gratitude. One day, while walking Max at the park, Emily noticed something remarkable. A small child had wandered too close to a busy road, and before anyone could react, Max bolted forward, grabbing the child's shirt in his teeth and pulling him back just in time. Emily was stunned. That moment sparked an idea, from weak to strong, a miraculous recovery. She had always admired police dogs for their intelligence and bravery. What if Max had a greater purpose? Determined, Emily enrolled Max in a rigorous police dog training program. The trainers were skeptical at first. A rescue dog? He might not be strong enough, they said, but Max proved them wrong. He trained tirelessly, pushing himself beyond limits. He learned to track, sense, detect narcotics, and apprehend criminals. Despite his rough start in life, he showed unmatched intelligence and loyalty. Months later, Max officially became a canine police dog. His first assignment was with Officer Jake Thompson, a seasoned officer who had little faith in a rescue dog. But Max's first mission changed everything. A missing girl had been lost in the woods for over 24 hours. The search teams were losing hope. That's when Max sprang into action. With his keen senses, he picked up the girl's scent and led the officers through thick underbrush and rugged terrain. Within an hour, Max found the child, cold, scared, but alive. The one becoming a hero, police dog skeptical officer, Jake stared in awe. "This dog is a hero," he whispered. From that day forward, Max became a legend. He sniffed out explosives, rescued, kidnapped victims, and even saved Officer Jake's life during a dangerous drug raid. He was fearless, unstoppable. Then one evening, a distress call came in, an armed robbery at a local store. The suspect was heavily armed, holding a hostage at gunpoint. The situation was tense. SWAT teams surrounded the building, waiting for the right moment to act. That's when Max did something extraordinary. He sensed the suspect's movement before anyone else. Without hesitation, he lunged forward, knocking the gun from the criminal's hands, allowing the officers to subdue him. The hostage was saved. The entire city hailed Max as a hero. News channels covered his bravery, and people admired the dog that had once been left to die. Years passed, and Max continued serving with honor. But age began to catch up with him. His once powerful legs became slower. His energy waned. One fateful day during a routine patrol, Officer Jake and Max responded to a call about a missing elderly woman, the ultimate act of bravery with dementia. As they searched a dense forest, Max suddenly collapsed. Panic surged through Jake. He carried Max to the vet where Emily, now a respected veterinarian, was waiting. Tears filled her eyes as she stroked Max's fur. "You've done so much, Max," she whispered. Max's body was weak, but his eyes were filled with peace. He had fulfilled his purpose. Days later, the entire police department held a ceremony to honor Max's service. As he lay beside Emily and Jake, surrounded by the people who loved him, Max closed his eyes, knowing he was no longer the abandoned puppy left to die. He was a hero. Moral of the story: no matter how broken or abandoned and you feel, with love, courage, and determination, a touching farewell, you can rise above your past and become something extraordinary. Everyone has the potential to be a hero. You just need someone to believe in you,